Welcome back to another episode here on Daily Driven Rebuilds. Today, I'm going to be ripping out the interior of the Mazda Miata. I really don't know if we're going to be able to save the carpet in here. It's pretty bad. I want to replace it, but I feel like the carpet for the Miata is going to be expensive. I don't know if it's worth it. It seems like the parts for this car are actually kind of expensive, and I didn't know that or think about that before I bought the car. I'll try to save the carpet, but it's pretty bad. You could tell it's very old, and yeah, there ain't no saving this right here. It's pretty bad. I want to replace it, but I wish it wasn't expensive. I don't know. Maybe we'll just rip all the carpet out and then just leave the carpet out, and it'll just be a car with no carpet. Or maybe we could rhino line it or something, like a bed liner spray. I might do that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let's get started tearing this out of here. Well, I wasn't expecting to have to do this. I have to remove all of this. Oh, maybe I could cut it. The carpet actually goes up underneath the dash right there and over the tranny tunnel. I was gonna remove all that, but I just got the idea that maybe I can just cut the carpet and then pull it through. We'll try that. The carpet padding is like stuck to the floor. I gotta like scrape it off with a putty knife. So that will be fun because we're not gonna be able to paint over that. All right, it's coming along. So this carpet padding right here isn't easy at all to get off. It still sticks to it. So I have an idea. We're gonna use a wire wheel. Work smarter, not harder, right? So we're gonna go ahead and So next day here, and I was getting really close to starting to painting it. We still got carpet up in here, and I want to get that out, but for me to get that out, I have to remove the entire dash. So I've already done a little bit of that off camera. It's taken me forever, and it wasn't on camera because my batteries are dead and I was charging them. So dash is pretty close to coming out, and I wanted to make sure I got that on camera. That'd be cool to see it without the dash in there. And then when the dash is out, we're gonna clean it all up, and then we're gonna put on our bed liner. So I am going to pull that out. That was not easy. There's a whole bunch of wires and connectors and stuff you gotta disconnect to get that thing out of there. I watched a video of somebody that's like, oh, you just gotta take out these bolts, like 8 of them or something, and it'll come right out. That is not true. That took more effort than I thought it would. This is actually my first time ever removing a dash out of a vehicle, so it was a learning process for me. Got a lot of work to do. But now, I can go ahead and get that carpet out of here, which I couldn't get it because the dash was in the way, so I had to remove the dash. I really didn't want to, but watching other people's YouTube videos and they say it's easy, I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead and do it. Well, it was not that easy. Putting it back together will be fun. And now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this carpet out of here and then give everything a good vacuum, a good wipe down. I don't know if I'm gonna mask off everything. I'll probably mask that trim piece right there, just because I don't feel like taking it off. I've already took off enough stuff. I'm not going to do the Bondo on that side. I wanted to get like a nice flat surface, but I gotta start sanding that stuff down, and I don't want to do that because it makes a bunch of dust. So I got it as flat as I could with just spreading it on there. I'm not gonna sand it down. I'm just gonna go over it with the bed liner. Hopefully we can just, the bed liner will like level itself on top of there. I don't know, we'll see, but yeah, we're just gonna go bed liner on top of all of this and right here. Well, there goes the whole AC system for this car. Might as well call it trash. The previous owner had already, he took out a bunch of the lines. Like he had this piece disconnected. So the AC in this car didn't even work anyways. So I went ahead and I'm completely deleting it. And he said that he did an AC delete, and I think to me, this is a real delete because all of that junk isn't in the car anymore. It didn't even work anyways. But now, here we are. Got the carpet out, all of the AC system. So now that I got that out, I was determined to get that carpet out. So in the process, I ended up taking out all of the AC system. So now that's definitely not gonna work again. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean up the floorboards. We're gonna get out our bed liner over there, gonna mix it up, and then we're gonna start spreading it on the floor. It's gonna be all nice and black on both sides. It's pretty much just a just for fun car anyways. What the heck is this? I think my son put that there. But you don't really need the AC anyways. I mean, it's a convertible, so who needs the AC in a convertible? I think I'm gonna actually just go ahead and clean up and call it a night because it is getting late. I think it's past 12 o'clock now and I'm running out of energy. I spent a bunch of time today cleaning my garage. As you can see, it's a disaster. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, call it a night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Pretty sure I'm filming this video right now like a week after the last video, the earlier part of this video. It's because the whole coronavirus and my schedule being all messed up, and haven't been able to work on this thing for like a week. I'm about to paint the inside of this car with the bed liner, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started opening up this paint, and we're gonna put a layer on. I picked up this 1 gallon can of Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. It was like, I think this was like 50 bucks at Walmart. And they had the spray cans too, but I know I'd go through like 50 of those spray cans when I'd probably only go through one of these for the inside of that car. It's not a lot of room to cover, but this, I believe, will get it done. So, not worried about it. There we go, there's our first coat. I wasn't gonna paint right here under the seat, but I went ahead and did it anyway. It's not like anybody's gonna be able to see that with those racing seats in there. But I put a coat underneath the seats, and I'm gonna go back over the floorboards where your feet go, and I'm gonna hit those again with like 2 or 3 more coats, so it's a nice thick bed liner. You see spots where I didn't do, but those are gonna be underneath the plastic trim panels anyway, so that's about as far up as we need to go. This will get covered up by a plastic trim piece. You got your center console that covers up the middle, and you got your seats right here. So that's the first coat. So it's been about an hour and a half, and it's actually pretty dry to the touch. So it's time for our second coat. Well, there it is. We're done. We got both floorboards bed lined, and I think it looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna have to go ahead and start replacing everything we took out. It was a whole lot of work to get that dash out, and it was a very, very easy to paint this. It took like maybe 10 minutes total, but getting that dash out took like maybe 3 or 4 hours. But since we got the dash out, we were also able to pull out the rest of the AC system and all that, because the AC in this car didn't work. It wasn't going to work, and this is just going to be a fun car to drive in the summer. And so with the top down, I don't see the reason why you need an AC. Yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start putting it back together after this dries. So that will probably be on my next video. And I know I've not been consistent on these videos at all. With the coronavirus thing going on and a bunch of other stuff, I've just been trying to take care of a lot of other things, and I haven't really had time to mess with this. I also been working on the other video for the motor and what we're doing with that, but I only like to work on that during the day when it's nice out and it's nice outside, because it sucks to film anything in here with the garage door closed. So that video will be coming soon, hopefully, weather permitting. But there it is. We got the bed lined interior, and my next video I'm gonna be putting it all back together and we can see the final product. I think it looks pretty good so far, so it should look good when the interior is put back together. I might bed line the whole outside of the car. I don't know, because the fenders and all that have a bunch of dents in it, and it would be so much easier just to bed line it outside of the car. It'd be funny, but I don't know. So if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.